It all started with a gift, a small, handmade crochet snail, stitched with love, given to a little girl named Emma by her grandmother. "This is Stitch," Grandma had said, pressing the tiny snail into Emma's palm. "No matter where life takes you, he'll remind you that you're never alone." Emma smiled, looping Stitch onto her backpack, carrying him everywhere she went. School, the park, even at night, she'd hold him before sleeping, feeling the warmth of her grandmother's love stitched into every thread. But life, as it often does, changed. Grandma fell ill. The hospital visits became frequent. The laughter in their home grew quiet. And one cold autumn evening, Emma sat by her grandmother's bedside, holding her frail hand, whispering, "I'll always keep Stitch with me, I promise." Grandma smiled weakly. "Even if he's lost, Emma, love always finds its way back." And then she was gone. The world felt different after that. Colors seemed duller, food didn't taste the same, and worst of all, the warmth in Emma's heart had faded. Stitch still hung on her bag, but she hardly noticed him anymore. Until the day she lost him. It happened in the rush of a crowded subway station. The doors closed, and as the train sped away, Emma's heart dropped. Stitch was gone. He must have fallen off in the crowd, left behind in the cold, lifeless station. At first, she didn't care. He was just a keychain, right? Just a small toy. But that night, as she lay in bed staring at the empty space where Stitch used to be, she felt something deeper await, an ache. It wasn't just a toy. It was a piece of her grandmother, a promise she had broken. Meanwhile, Stitch lay abandoned, trampled by hurried feet, unnoticed and forgotten. Rain poured through the subway grates, soaking him, making his yarn stiff and cold. Time passed, days, maybe weeks. Then a hand, small, gentle, a boy, no older than 8, picked up the dirty, broken keychain. He had no home, no family, just a small, tattered backpack filled with things people had left behind. To him, Stitch wasn't just a lost trinket. He was a friend. So he cleaned him up, fixed his frayed threads, and carried him everywhere just like Emma once did. But fate wasn't done with Stitch yet. One evening, as the boy sat outside a bakery, shivering in the cold, a woman noticed him. Emma's mother. She bent down, offering him a warm drink, her eyes falling on the tiny crochet snail in his hand. Her heart skipped a beat. "Where did you get that?" The boy hesitated, clutching Stitch protectively. "I found him." Tears welled in her eyes.